What's up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. I'm just out here gonna do a small, quick, easy job on the Malibu. Something that I've needed to do for the last 3 years, probably. Gonna replace the interior door handles on this car. I bought these probably 3 years ago. It was one of the first things I ever bought for this car, and I'm just now getting around to doing that. I'm gonna kind of go through the process with you guys, how to remove the door panel from the door. It's pretty easy to do, it's not hard. First things first, door panel's gotta go. 9 times out of 10, guys, anywhere you pull on a door, there's always going to be 2 heavy-duty screws. I just learned something. This slides forward and off. And then there are 2 screws right here behind it. Now, this door panel is relatively simple. There's no other screws in it. So that means there are clips, usually just along the perimeter. Anytime that you're popping door panels off, it's really a good idea to have a specified set of tools, such as trim removal tools, because they can get behind things. They're thin, they're usually fork shaped, and you can pry with them. And usually clips don't break when you use them, but so far this is actually going decently well. And once all your clips are released, this is a 2-piece door panel. So this one's wanting to separate from the top. I don't know what the backing material is holding it in place. There we go. So, pry out and pull up. Now, certain companies remake these in plastic, so I'm not going to worry about saving this one. Alright, look at that. Brody, 1 second. And just like that, we have access to our door handle that is no longer a door handle. But as you can see here, it's held on by 2 rivets, so we'll need to drill those out real fast. Then we can disconnect it and throw the new one on. So sometimes the center part of the rivet is sticking out a little far to get a drill bit to go in there nice. So we're just going to try and shove that forward a little if we can. At least put a center punch in it to kind of help the drill. See, that one popped right out. This one being a little stubborn. Those look like a 3/16 rivet, so we'll give that a go. Hey, just like that. I don't know why it took me so long to do that. I think we should see if it works. Yeah, buddy! Oh man, should have replaced that a long time ago. Now the next thing we're gonna tackle is that pesky little lock cylinder. If you've never done a lock cylinder before, they can be a little tricky, but they're not bad. This is your lock cylinder. There's this clip here that holds this arm to the cylinder. You don't have to worry about that right now. The only clip you have to worry about is this one. These are really simple. All you have to do is pry up and push down. They won't come off all the way. They just need to slide down off of this rod. And once that's done, this clip here is what holds the lock cylinder into the car. All this clip here does is slide towards the front of the door. There's a lot of stuff I can cut my hand on in here. Holy crap, it took some prying, but I got it out. Now I should be able to just pull it out of the hole. There's the arm on the back. There's the lock cylinder. Now we can replace it with a new one. So as I said, there's the old one. It's got the arm on it. This is usually how the new ones come. They don't generally come with the little arm for them, so you have to transfer them over, which is no big deal. Easy peasy. This is the new pressure clip that usually holds them in place, but I like the old one better, so I'm gonna try and put the old one back in instead of using this cheesy little one. And then of course, don't forget your little gasket. This one just happens to be clear. That will go between the lock cylinder and the door skin. Don't forget your little washer. Putting your clip back in. Going on is usually a little easier than coming off. Got it. Now all I gotta do is put this little clip back on that retains the linkage to the door lock. Okay, linkages is all hooked back up. Should be ready to rock. But if I'm not mistaken, this is all nice and gross inside there, so key probably doesn't work great. Let's try it. Sweet. It's a little stiff locking, not as stiff unlocking. Works though. So I think what I'm going to try and do is clean the latch mechanism, the locking mechanism up with a little bit of brake clean. Shoot some WD-40 in there and see if that helps any at all. Well, we'll see what it does. Oh yeah! That's way better! Voila, there you have it. Well, I will tell you, even though that was a small, easy job, kind of a boring job, it feels good to get it done. I'm not going to put the door panels back in it yet because here in the near future, going to replace the window scrapers on both doors. I might as well just leave the door panel off. I'm also going to pull this window out, pull the regulator out, and grease and clean that because it sounds like dog doo-doo going up and down. So, that's going to be it for today. I'm grateful that you guys are here to spend a little bit of time with me. Hopefully this helps you guys get out there in the garage and get them small little projects done. Because even though they may seem small, they're another step toward being done with your project car. Again, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one. She could use some greasing.